Welcome to another opportunity. Another time we will be talking about staking. Now, staking is another means of earning passive income in crypto. Right? A lot of people don't know, but it's a consistent and passive ways of earning money in crypto. Alright, so what is staking? Staking is when you lock your crypto into a blockchain network to help validate transactions. In return, the network rewards you. Alright, kind of you lending your money in the bank and the bank pays you interest. Okay, so but for here you get a little more higher returns than what you get from the bank. All right, so let's go. Now, what can you stake? The coins you can stake is Ethereum, Cardano, Solana. There are other kinds of coins you can also stake. All right, these are not just the only coins. There are other coins you can stake when you go into a little more study. You find out that a lot of coins you can stake and they are not even as popular as we know, and then they're also earning massive and high rewards. Okay, so typically what you get when you stake Ethereum is like 3 to 5%. Now APY means maybe annual percentage yield, or the certain yield you get. Okay, so for Cardano you can get around 4 to 6%. For Solana you can get around 6 to 8%. Now lockup, sometimes you can lock it for 24 hours, sometimes you can lock it for 48 hours. Some other can demand even more lockups. Alright, some 3 days, some no lockups at all. You just put it in there and then you earn as long as you have staked it. Okay, now benefits of staking. Alright, you earn passive income just by holding your coin. So your coin still remains the same amount, it doesn't change. If you have staked maybe 40 Ethereum, it still remains 40 Ethereum. It doesn't change. All right. So you are earning for keeping that 40 Ethereum in the network. You're not, there's no gas fee. Sometimes there are no gas fees depending on the network you're using. For Ethereum, I know there are high gas fees for Ethereum. But other networks charge little or less gas fees for that 40 amount you want to put inside. Okay. So another thing you gain is support from the network you believe in. You're supporting a network you believe in. And then sometimes you also have coin. Those networks still reward you with coin even after you earn interest. They still reward you with the extra coin depending on the network you are supporting. Okay, now you compound gains. Your gains are compounding. You can auto invest as time goes on. You just leave it at auto invest, so you don't take out the interest. So you still will invest with the interest that you have gotten. All right, it's a lot into this, bro. It's a lot. Alright, the risks of you staking, alright, but you hold on, it's not all free money. Yes, it's not all free money. Okay, you have a few risks to watch out for. Slashing, if validators you stake with misbehaves, okay, you could lose a portion of your stake. That's why you have to do a lot of research to know which people to stake with, find out the background of the people you have been trading, you want to stake your coins with, how credible they are, so that you don't have issues like this. All right, price drop. Yes, for instance, if crypto Ethereum is $4,000 and then it drops to 3,500, that also will affect your coin, but it will not affect the percentage you are still getting. Okay, so your token might reduce in value, or your percentage will stay there. So lockup periods are required. So how long would you like to keep your coin? For days or for months, depending on the network, like I always say. All right, now best platforms to stake. In Ethereum, you use Nido, Coinbase, you use Rocket Pool. So there are a lot of these are just a few of them that you can use to stake. There's based a lot, that you can stake your coins and then you earn money. Then for Cardano you can use Exodus and the rest of them. For Solana you can use Phantom, you can use Software, you can use Binance or Kraken. So any of these exchanges will work better. All right, now real example, like I said, when you stake your coin, let's break it down with a real example. If you stake 1,000 ADA, at 5% APY, you will earn about 50 EDA in a year. All right, which is ADA. All right, that's a passive income. Earning 50 of the ad after you have staked 1,000. All right, so that is free coming to you. In other cases, you might even have higher percentage. That's why I call it annual percentage yield, or that's what it's called. So you can even earn more depending on the network. All right, so imagine you're keeping that coin, you don't want to use it because you want the price to go up, and you're not earning anything from it because it's just there in your wallet. But when you put it here, it will earn something for you per time. All right, yeah. So final tips before you start staking. Remember, always start small. I would advise you start small. Test the network you're using. Understand the in and out of it before you now do more or stake more. Research the platforms. All right, always do your research. I always emphasize on doing your own research. Consider compounding your rewards monthly or quarterly. Very important. Don't stake everything. Always keep some crypto liquid for emergencies. Right? So stake something that you know that you can always go in or you can do without for a period of time. Right? So it's very important. Now, finally, so like I said, staking is deep, it's high, but it's a massive passive income depending on the amount you're putting. Rather than keeping that money in your wallet, stake it. You want to know more about staking, which platforms to use, you can always contact me. Right? Let's talk about it. Contact me on the comment sections, and then we get to know more about it. So thank you very much for watching. More videos like this is my first series on passive income, so there are more videos coming on passive income earning on crypto that I'm going to be sharing in my channel. So watch out for the next one, and then see you then. Thank you.